Okay. Obviously, the water hasn't been. I made the video earlier about Miss Lavera cutting my water off. Uh, Number one, check how many cars we got out here today. Now, how long is this dumpster gonna sit here? This dumpster has been here since the 20th or before. I think my son or my daughter said it was here days before then. So, do you rent these dumpsters? How much did it cost? And how long can you keep them for? Well, I wonder is there any energy weapons inside that dumpster? Why is it still sitting here? And look at all these cars. These cars have never been here before. I made a video yesterday about the red car. And look, guys, the car is gone. Isn't that something? And here we go with the car just over to just turned his lights out. Let's see if he gonna sit in or she gonna sit in that car a very long time. They think they're so slick. I got a new device I got to try on it. It's a magnifier. It's supposed to magnify your lens on your uh, phone. I got to see this work. Now they're going to sit in that car, sit in that car. And as I said, this is unusual. Does he still have his 5 cars sitting over here in that house? And all these cars sitting here. Now I can see if y'all saying it belongs to the apartment building, but no, there's never more than one car out here at a time. Usually 2 at the most. But we got all these cars over there, all these cars here, and the dumpster. Wow, there's no car sitting in front of my house. Except for that car that's sitting there way down the street, just sitting there. And as I tell you, they're getting so weak where they have to have all this equipment. And he's just gonna zoom through here. They are scared. They're running scared. Huh? But as I said, how long do you usually keep these dumpsters? Can an average person that has a house keep these dumpsters forever and ever? Building supplies. I said, can I see over in there? Nope, but I bet you there's something in there. I'm going to get me a step ladder and see can I be nosy and look in there. Now, as I said, I received a comment from Mark 357 today on one of my videos where he says no one should let me, this problematic woman, come into their home. Oh, wow. Okay. What is this lights blinking for? He just wanted me to know that he was still there. Well, I got him. I got you. I got your brother or sister. I got you. But uh, he wanted people not to trust me. Now, Mark was one of my first commenters on some of the videos I made when I first started making videos. And like I said, like Winter Snow, all of them were giving me praises because I was lifting up Gary Larrabee. Now, when I made the accusation that he had molested me, all of them seemed to turn tails, and say I'm crazy, I'm problematic. Now, you weren't saying that before I accused Mr. Gary Larrabee of molesting me, did you? You guys were giving me all kind of praises for my wisdom, for being so smart, reporting the right stuff. God bless me. But as soon I say to Mr. Larrabee molested me, you guys have just all kind of problems with me now. Now I'm problematic. I wasn't problematic in the past when I was telling you what the things I was going to do. But again, once I said Mr. Larrabee molested me, now I'm problematic. Winter Snow, Mark, and all you others. Uh, how is it I was fine? And why would I change? Why would I be fine at first and all of a sudden change? Because I made that statement against Mr. Larrabee. Does it make any sense that you found no issues with me, no problem with me, and then all of a sudden my attitude would change? I would come right out the blue and accuse Mr. Larrabee of something that he didn't do, even though he made the video and even that apologizing, and even though he was sitting right there and he went right along with what I said when I made the accusations. I am the problem. Well, I see that all you trolls were just going along with the program to try to get into my network. I thought friends, but you weren't. So anything you say in the past, in the future, is not valid because you're not consistent. Look at all the comments that these people made previously and look what they're saying now without no justification. Just because I said Mr. Larrabee molested me. So what kind of individuals would do that? What kind of individuals will come to the side of the criminals, which they keep saying all the time on Mr. Larrabee's videos, and these criminals, no matter what, they should be arrested. They should be arrested. These crimes that they're committing should be arrested. But that doesn't go for you guys, and Mr. Larrabee does it. Now, I'm going to continue to talk about Mr. Larrabee. And I'm still waiting on him to make a statement about what I'm saying. Instead of you guys backing him up, instead of you trying to defend him, let him defend himself. He can't. So, who's the people with the problems? Who's the problematic people? It seems to turn out to be you guys. Now, Mark, as I said, some others I'm not going to mention because I said I'm not going to keep harping on them. But as you ones come forward that is jumping out there on that bandwagon of not making Mr. Larrabee stand up to his responsibilities, then I got to let people know who you are too. But now I've made my statement against you, and I'm done with you. So you can make as many statements as you want to. I will not respond because I have addressed you, and I'm done with it. Now, for Miss Lavera. As I made the video yesterday, she turned my water off. See how smoked in this water is? It's hot it is. She hasn't turned the water off in the laundry room. But again, I say how nasty they are. Because I have been gone for the past 2 weeks, and they still have not cleaned up this laundry room. But they can say something about me. But the laundry room is still nasty. It hasn't been cleaned. So what kind of people are these? My apartment is not like that because I did it. But these are the people that live in filth. So they have water upstairs. They have hot water in the laundry room. But Thanksgiving Day, I still have no water and hot water. And she's only going to give me this cold water, which I showed you the pictures of it being contaminated. There's no water in the toilet. I haven't been able to flush the toilet since yesterday. And I call myself going to get some water to pour in the toilet to flush it now. I'm going to try to hide it because I don't want you to see all the gross stuff. But that water that I had to use that's in the kitchen has given me diarrhea. So you know what the toilet looks like. And I can't flush it. So I've been using buckets of this trash can to flush the toilet, and it's not working. I don't know what they did, but the stuff in the toilet won't go down. So I still have no water in the bathroom, hot or cold, to wash up, to wash my hands when I get through doing my business. Still no water in the bathtub, no hot or cold. So she can't say this was something that they're working on the pipes, because they have hot water and stuff in other parts of the building. And if you started on it yesterday, why didn't you fix it today? And as I said, it is illegal for her to turn my water off when there's water in the building, especially since she's still collecting rent from Section 8. So how you going to do anything and Section 8 still paid your rent this month for November? You still received over about $700-800 from Section 8 this month, but you done turned my water off. Oh, another thing I forgot to mention. When I went out my door this morning, go out the back door to check my mail, there was a notice stuck on the door. It is for a court date for November the 30th to go before, guess who? Judge Dunford again. It is a notice to go back before my laptop has been, my PC has been completely shut down. It doesn't work. They did something else. Now won't get any internet through the Ethernet or through the Wi-Fi. Or it won't even go to a page to restore the settings. Do no fast reset. Won't do any of that. But I have an appointment for November at Markham Courthouse to go back before Judge Dunford. He handles all cases. Like I said, he handles my cases when I have major lawsuits against companies. He handles cases when I have small claims. He handles cases when I have housing problems. There's no case that I have that won't go back before Judge Dunford. Now, on the 30th, I expect him, as all the Lavera's friends, to keep dragging their feet and keep committing crimes and disobeying the law. Because under any circumstances, he was supposed to give me 30 days to move. He only gave me 2 weeks. He was supposed to give me at least 30 days. He only gave me 2 weeks, despite the fact that what the paperwork that Ms. Lavera said she gave him was bogus. That she said she gave me, I'm sorry. The 30-day notice that she said she gave me was bogus. Now, like I told you, the paperwork she gave me, the one with the 5-day notice first she gave me, had the Psalm 73 written backwards. We know that's satanic stuff. And then the next one she gave me was the 30-day notice. The 30-day notice should have came first and then the 5-day notice. But she gave me the 30 notice in August, after I was only 1 month behind that $92 I owed her. But she told him, she admitted to the judge that the paper was not notarized. It was not filled out. And we all know that that's not valid. It's not a valid 30-day notice if the paperwork was not legal. He has thrown out my cases for less than that. Because in one case, I signed a company certified letter with a subpoena notifying them that what the court date was. And he told me that no company could be served by a certified letter. Now, we all know this is a lie. If a company is out of state, we know no sheriff is not going to go over there and serve an out-of-state company a subpoena. So subpoenas are done all the time by certified letter. But Mr. Judge Dunford told me that the company was not served properly because it is not legal to serve a company with a subpoena for a court date with a certified letter. Really. Um. So if he was standing on those grounds where he's saying that things have to be proper and legal, why, when Miss Lavera told him that she only had the 30-day notice notarized after the fact, after she had already gave me the paperwork she wanted to give me, then she took her copy and had it notarized. So that wasn't legal. But he stood by. And this is their Mr. Dunford, Judge Lawyer, and Judge Boyd's favorite words. She said, oh, and that was the Judge Boyd with that Walgreens case. We're going by her statement. She says, isn't that something? Usually doesn't evidence require more evidence than she says or he says? I thought that was the case. That there was no laws that held up on he say or she say. It always required evidence, proof. But that's what all of these, and I think that's one reason they're not using court reporters in the court anymore. But it doesn't matter because the paperwork that they sign all leaves a paper trail. They cannot get by the fact that the case went the way the other person wanted to go because there's always a paper trail. Whenever they make a decree or a judgment, it's written down. Because Mr. Vera got her copy of what that judgment was. This shows the court date that I was there. It shows that he only gave me 2 weeks to move. And it shows that he denied all my rights. And it will show that what I have, that Mr. Vera did not give me legal paperwork. But, as I said, I don't expect him to change on the 30th. I expect them to keep doing exactly what they're doing. Because all these companies, no matter how much evidence I've had, they used to change a little bit and clean themselves up in the past. But they think this is the end of the road and they don't have to do anything. They can continue back down the path because they think that something's going to happen. They're hoping against hope that they're going to get their butts out of this fire. They're just going to stick to their guns, right or wrong, and they're going to get their butts out of this fire. Wow. I hope they got some fire insurance. Some butt fire insurance. Because they burn up. So when I go to court on 30th, I expect Judge Dunford to, I don't know what he's going to do, but you know what? As my brother said, he just went before a judge, and the judge said, this is November. After November 1st, you cannot put a person out in the cold. Not until April. The shelves can't come out until April. But you think that I think that Judge Dunford is going to go by the law? Of course not. Now, I am wondering. I know he's not. I know he's not. Is these sheriffs going to go by the law and come out and try to sit my stuff out before April? I put nothing past them. I told people that in the video not too long ago. Do not underestimate your enemy. Your enemy is capable of doing anything. And that's where a lot of people make their mistake at. Because they have obviously continued in almost 20 years that I've been in this MK Ultra. They have always, and that's why they're in this position, underestimated me and the power that God has given me. They've always underestimated me and the power that God has given me. But I never underestimate them. I have no expectations when it comes to them because they are stupid and they're capable of doing anything. Even if it means that they will clearly break any laws in front of your face for everybody to see to violate your rights. And it's not just happening to me. We see it happening all over the world. People are having all kind of problems with these police officers are violating people's rights where the government is doing this. They have dug their piece in and they're going to commit these crimes no matter what. Because Satan is in their head and he's making them expose themselves. He's making them jump out the window. They are committing total suicide. All of them are jumping out the window. So, I'm going right before Judge Dunford on the 30th. And of course, I'm going to get evidence of Judge Dunford again violating the law. But as far as Mr. Larrabee and the trolls, all these things, all these wolves in sheep clothing, their clothing, that sheep clothing, that sheep skin is falling off of them. They're all being exposed. When it comes to my family, when it comes to people I know, when it comes to all these different organizations, they're being exposed. Looks like there's not many sheep out there. Looks like there's a lot of wolves. And I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it at all. Because God said there will be only a remnant. He didn't say that all these people that's coming out now will be saved. So all of you people who saying, well, uh, people are not like that. Obviously, God knew they would be like that. That's why he said only a remnant would be saved. Because the majority of these people are evil-hearted, Satan-backed, and the few of us that will survive this, we'll see justice. There's no way you can believe in Satan and not believe in God. There's no way that you can not see all these things going on in our universe right now and not believe in God. Like he said, some will hear, some won't. Some will see, some won't. He done it that way. He did it that way on purpose. Well, you know what? I want to tell you one more thing. I noticed that on one of the other videos I made that they're using the frequencies again, that satanistic messages in the background, where you hear some evil voice or some kind of not uh godly thing going on in the background. Pay attention, people. Just pray for God to give you discernment and ask Him for protection to not let these signals in these videos affect you, and not let them signals that some of these people use that's making these videos take over your mind. Because with that thing that Gary did, and I've seen quite a few of them using some different techniques to try to cast spells, and that you hear voices and put subtle subliminal messages in your head. Ask God to keep you protected. All right. Well, as I said, I'm still trying to get me a phone that works. They came in and took. I had my little government phone, and they came in here, and I got up to see at least can I make a call on my government phone, and they have stolen the battery out of it. Isn't that something? But they'll come in here when I think I'm gonna do something. They'll come in here and remove things. That's why my whole case, boxes of hundreds of dollars worth of batteries is missing. I also had the extra phone, so I kept the extra phone with the batteries, and no, the extra battery of my government phone and the other batteries are all gone. So they're definitely trying to keep me, but I'm not worried again. When God wants me to make a move, He'll put things in position for me to make a move. So I keep all my faith in Him. I do not worry. Now, you know, we all feel something when things don't go our way. We do feel a little nervous. But I think about it. I said, well, God got me. I ain't gonna dwell on that. You'll take care of that. So every time they touch me again, I say they do things to help me. So they narrow me down to that contaminated water in the sink, the cold water. No hot water. No water in the bathroom or the face bowl or the bathtub. So let's see how this works out for them. Especially when I call housing again and asked them, after 2 times asking them, why are you still paying her rent? I keep getting letters that you still paying her rent. So you still getting in the 4 months. I was supposed to pay $92 a month. August, September, October, November. So that's $400. But she has gotten thousands, at least three or four, well, at least $3,000 from housing in those 4 months. Really? Yeah, at least, yeah, over $3,000 from her in that month, in these months. And Judge Dumper's gonna tell me to get out in 2 weeks, and she's still collecting rent money? Really? Well, oh, there's one thing I saw a video. I'm gonna put it up after this one about um something I really want you guys to see. And I made a comment on the video. I'm not gonna explain it right now, but it's really something that I think you need to know about. So I'm gonna put the that video up or put a link to it or something. I'll find a way because, like I said, I only have this $50 phone. I have no computer, nothing. So this is the only way I can work and get information out to you guys. All right. I love you. God bless you. Take care. Bye bye.